Imagine a world where every word you say is understood by everyone around you. Picture yourself walking into a room full of people from all over the world, and the moment you open your mouth, everyone listens. They listen because you speak English with confidence, fluency, and grace. Isn't that a beautiful dream? But it's not just a dream, it's something you can achieve. I know how hard it can be. You want to speak English, but sometimes the words just don't come out the way you want. Maybe you feel nervous. Maybe you're afraid of making mistakes. I've been there. We've all been there. But let me tell you something, you are not alone in this journey. You are brave for wanting to improve. You are strong for not giving up. And that strength, that courage, will take you far. English is not just a language. It's a bridge that connects people. It connects hearts and minds. It opens doors to new opportunities, new friendships, and new worlds. When you speak English, you are not just using words. You are telling your story. You are sharing a part of yourself with the world, and the world wants to hear you. The journey to improving your English starts with one simple step: listening. Listen to the words around you. Listen to how people speak, how they express themselves. Listen to stories, songs, movies, and conversations. Listening is like planting a seed in your mind. With every word you hear, that seed grows stronger. It takes root in your heart, and slowly, it blossoms into something beautiful. When you listen to English, don't just listen with your ears. Listen with your heart. Feel the emotions behind the words. Feel the joy, the sadness, the excitement. Let the language touch you. Let it move you. When you connect with the emotions in the language, it becomes a part of you. You don't just learn English, you live it. Reading is another powerful tool. Every time you read, you are taking a step closer to fluency. It doesn't matter if you're reading a book, an article, or a short story. What matters is that you are absorbing the language. You are learning how sentences flow, how words are used, how ideas are expressed. Reading gives you the key to unlock the door to understanding. As you read, don't rush. Take your time. Let each word sink in. Picture the scene in your mind. Imagine the characters, the places, the feelings. When you read slowly, you give yourself time to understand not just the meaning of the words, but the beauty of the language. You see how the words dance together, creating something magical. Speaking is where the real challenge comes in, but it's also where the real growth happens. I know it's scary. I know you might feel embarrassed or shy. But the only way to get better at speaking is to speak. Even if you make mistakes, even if you stumble over your words, keep going. Every time you speak, you are building your confidence. You are strengthening your voice. Think of speaking English like learning to ride a bike. The first time you try, you might fall, you might wobble. But with each attempt, you get better. You find your balance. And before you know it, you are riding with ease. The same is true for speaking English. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. And soon, you'll be speaking without even thinking. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are not something to fear. They are something to embrace. Every mistake you make is a lesson. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. When you make a mistake, don't get discouraged. Smile, learn from it, and keep going. Remember, even native speakers make mistakes. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. Surround yourself with English. Make it a part of your everyday life. Watch English movies, listen to English music, and talk to people in English. The more you immerse yourself in the language, the more comfortable you will become. Soon, English will feel like second nature to you. It will no longer be something foreign, but something familiar and comforting. Writing is another powerful way to improve. When you write, you have time to think about what you want to say. You can play with the words, experiment with different sentences, and express yourself in a way that feels right. Writing gives you the freedom to explore the language without the pressure of speaking in the moment. It allows you to connect with your thoughts and emotions in a deeper way. Start small. Write a short paragraph every day. Write about how you're feeling, what you did that day, or something that inspires you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to come from your heart. Over time, you'll see how your writing improves. You'll notice how your vocabulary expands, how your sentences become more fluid, and how your thoughts flow more naturally. As you improve your English, remember that it's not just about the language itself. It's about the journey. It's about the people you meet along the way, the experiences you have, and the person you become. Learning a language is a deeply personal journey. It's about pushing yourself beyond your limits, facing your fears, and discovering new parts of yourself. Some days will be hard. There will be moments when you feel frustrated, when you want to give up. But in those moments, remind yourself why you started. Remind yourself of the dream you have. The dream of speaking English with confidence, of being understood, of connecting with the world. Hold on to that dream and let it guide you through the tough times. You are stronger than you think. You have the power to achieve anything you set your mind to. Your journey to improving your English is a journey of growth, not just in language, but in character. You are becoming more confident, more courageous, and more open to the world around you. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Every word you learn, every sentence you speak, is a victory. It's a step forward, and those steps, no matter how small, will eventually lead you to where you want to be. Celebrate each success and be kind to yourself when things don't go as planned. You are on a beautiful journey, and every part of it, the highs and the lows, is worth celebrating. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. Picture the person you will become, the person who speaks English with ease, who expresses their thoughts with confidence, who connects with people from all over the world. That person is you. That person is waiting for you at the end of this journey. And every day you are getting closer and closer to becoming them. In the end, improving your English is not just about learning a language. It's about opening yourself up to the world. It's about breaking down barriers, building bridges, and creating connections. It's about sharing your voice, your story, your heart with the world. And the world is waiting to hear you. So, my dear friends, keep going, keep learning, keep speaking. You are capable of so much more than you realize. You have a light inside of you, a light that shines brighter with every word you learn, every sentence you speak. Let that light shine. Let it guide you. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. We are all walking this path together. One day you will look back and see how far you've come. You will remember the challenges, the struggles, the moments of doubt, but you will also remember the joy, the excitement, the moments of victory. And you will realize that every step was worth it. Every mistake was worth it, because it brought you to where you are today, a confident, fluent, and beautiful speaker of English. And as you continue on this journey, never forget the power of your own voice. You have something important to say. You have a story to tell, and the world is waiting to hear it. So speak up, speak out, and let your voice be heard. Because in the end, it's not just about learning English. It's about finding your voice and using it to make the world a better, brighter place. Thank you.